You've probably heard it before. Elephants can't jump, and it's true. Out of all the land mammals on Earth, elephants are the only ones that absolutely cannot jump. Not even a little hop. But don't be fooled into thinking that makes them any less amazing. In fact, elephants are some of the most incredible animals in the world, packed with surprising abilities, super senses, and powerful social bonds that make them one of nature's most brilliant creations. So today, let's explore what makes elephants so unique and why the fact that they can't jump is just a tiny part of their fascinating story. Let's start with why elephants can't jump in the first place. Jumping requires several things: strong leg muscles, flexible ankles, and a lightweight body that can lift off the ground. Elephants do have strong legs, but their bodies are enormous. An adult African elephant can weigh up to 6,000 kilograms. That's as heavy as a school bus. Their bones and muscles are built to support that massive weight and keep them balanced, not to bounce up and down. Plus, elephants have thick, pillar-like legs with ankles that are not designed to bend the way jumping requires. So when you combine all that with their size, it makes perfect sense. Elephants simply aren't made for jumping. But while they can't leap through the air like kangaroos or gazelles, elephants are champions in other areas. For example, they're some of the strongest animals on land. An adult elephant can carry nearly 300 kilograms with its trunk alone. That's like lifting 4 grown adults using just your nose. Their trunks aren't just strong, they're incredibly sensitive too. The elephant's trunk has over 40,000 muscles, allowing it to perform delicate tasks like picking up a single blade of grass or comforting another elephant with a gentle touch. It's both a tool and a limb, helping elephants eat, drink, smell, communicate, and explore the world. Now let's talk about their incredible hearing. Elephants don't just use their ears to cool down, they also use them to listen, and they're excellent at it. Their large ears pick up sounds from long distances, and they can even sense vibrations through the ground. Yes, you read that right. Elephants can feel sounds. When other elephants make low-pitched rumbles, the sound travels through the earth. Elephants detect these vibrations using sensitive cells in their feet and trunks. This means they can hear other elephants from kilometers away, even if they can't see them. Imagine being able to listen through your feet. That's something only an elephant can do. And speaking of communication, elephants are some of the most social animals on the planet. They live in tight-knit family groups led by a wise and experienced female known as the matriarch. This elephant is usually the oldest in the group, and she remembers where to find water, which areas are dangerous, and how to care for the younger members. Elephants rely on one another deeply, forming lifelong bonds. They greet each other by touching trunks, show affection through rumbling sounds, and even mourn the loss of family members. That's right, elephants are known to grieve. When one of their herd dies, elephants often stand around the body quietly, touching it with their trunks and showing signs of sadness. They may even return to the site days or weeks later, as if paying respects. Elephants also have excellent memories, and there's real science behind the saying, "An elephant never forgets." Their brains are the largest of any land mammal, and the parts of the brain responsible for memory and emotions are especially well developed. This powerful memory helps them remember migration routes, water holes, and the voices of other elephants, even after years apart. In the wild, remembering where to find water during a drought can mean the difference between life and death. That's one of the many ways the matriarch's wisdom helps the herd survive. Even though elephants can't jump, they are surprisingly graceful movers. They can walk long distances, up to 50 kilometers in a single day, searching for food and water. Despite their size, they move quietly, using soft pads on the bottoms of their feet that act like built-in shock absorbers. This allows them to walk almost silently through forests and grasslands, a trait that helps them avoid predators and sneak up on food sources. Young elephants often play and chase each other, splashing in water and rolling in mud. It might not be jumping, but it's definitely fun. And let's not forget how important elephants are to the ecosystems where they live. Elephants are known as ecosystem engineers because their actions shape the environment in ways that help many other animals. For example, when elephants knock over trees to eat the leaves and bark, they create open spaces where new plants can grow. This provides food for smaller animals and birds. When they dig for water in dry riverbeds, they create watering holes that other animals can use. And when they eat fruit and travel long distances, they spread seeds through their droppings, helping forests and grasslands grow. Elephants also love water. They use their trunks like snorkels when they swim, and they're excellent swimmers despite their size. On hot days, elephants cool off by spraying water over their backs, then covering themselves in mud. The mud acts like sunscreen and bug repellent, protecting their skin from the sun and insects. Baby elephants especially enjoy bath time and often get completely covered in water and mud, splashing around while the adults watch over them. Let's talk about their tusks. Not all elephants have them, but when they do, these long, curved teeth are used for digging, fighting, and marking trees. Tusks are actually made of ivory, which sadly has made elephants targets for illegal hunting. Over the years, poaching for ivory has hurt elephant populations across Africa and Asia. But many people and organizations are working hard to protect elephants and stop the ivory trade. Zoos, wildlife parks, and conservation groups teach people about elephants and raise money to protect them in the wild. Scientists are also studying elephant behavior and biology to help them live longer, healthier lives. Did you know there are different types of elephants? There are 3 main species: African savanna elephants, African forest elephants, and Asian elephants. African savanna elephants are the largest, with giant ears shaped like the continent of Africa. African forest elephants are smaller, live in dense rainforests, and have straighter tusks. Asian elephants are smaller still, with smaller, rounder ears and a more curved back. They also tend to have fewer individuals with tusks. Most female Asian elephants don't grow them at all. Each type of elephant is adapted to its environment, whether it's a hot savanna, a wet rainforest, or the thick jungles of Asia. But no matter where they live, all elephants face similar threats: habitat loss, climate change, and human conflict. As cities and farms grow larger, elephants lose the space they need to roam. Sometimes elephants wander into farmland in search of food, which can lead to conflict with people. That's why protecting elephant habitats is one of the most important things conservationists focus on today. Despite all the challenges elephants face, there is hope, thanks to education, conservation programs, and better protection laws. Elephant populations in some areas are beginning to recover. Kids and families around the world are learning about these incredible animals and finding ways to help, whether it's through supporting elephant-friendly products, donating to conservation groups, or simply spreading the word about how special elephants are. Even in places where elephants aren't native, people still love them. They appear in books, movies, artwork, and stories all around the world. Their big ears, long trunks, and gentle eyes make them unforgettable. They symbolize wisdom, strength, and kindness in many cultures. Some people even believe elephants bring good luck. So yes, elephants can't jump, but so what? They can do so many other things that make them nothing short of extraordinary. They're architects of the wild, champions of memory, masters of communication, and gentle giants that care deeply for one another. Whether they're raising a baby, leading a herd, or carving paths through forests, elephants leave behind a legacy wherever they go. Their bodies may not be built for leaping, but their hearts, brains, and spirits soar high in ways that jumping never could. They teach us that greatness isn't about bouncing into the air. It's about how you treat others, how you face challenges, and how you shape the world around you. And in those ways, elephants are more than just amazing. They're unforgettable.